be honest, I'm quite nervous. Hello people, I am by myself today. Alex is not very well. Filming outside for the first time in a long time. Feeling quite nervous about it, weirdly. Today we're going to be filming in an English village. We're going to see some English village life. We're going into the town and seeing how businesses are doing there, and speaking to some of the people in the shops and asking them what they're grateful for during this time, what kinds of acts of kindness we can find in an English village in lockdown. With the glebe. This is where people go now to play football matches and jog and walk their dog and go out. It's the only sort of wild bit of this village that you can experience some nature in, really. I'll show you a little bit around the sort of foresty area and then we'll head into town. These large expanses of green were apparently used back in time in England by the parish priest to supplement their living. So it could be by growing vegetables or by grazing cattle. It's also known as a church furlong or rectory manor. Things that kids have made. Just celebrating patience and gratitude and beauty and calming down. I would normally go through one of those gates, but today I'm going to try not to touch anything metal so as not to contract the virus. So I'm not going to go through those fields, but there are fields and fields and fields, some of them with cattle in, but you can generally just walk through them as a pedestrian walkway, so it's really pretty. Just coming out of the glebe now. I'm going to head towards the town. So that was the nice countryside bit, and those are some allotments. I don't know how much they are to lease per year. Must be nice to grow your own veg. So this is one of the bigger villages around this area, so it's going to be interesting to see how many businesses are actually open. I think I'm going to reckon about 50%. You do need to have a car to get anywhere from here to get supplies. And the closest supermarket is Tesco's, and it's about 30-minute drive away. If you're only on foot or you've got a bike, the closest place is the main village area. So we're going to head there next and see how it's going. So I've walked another 2 minutes. The village isn't that big. It's just one of the biggest around. And this is the high street. So the first business is here on the left, and it's a BP garage. And I'm going to be honest, I'm quite nervous about asking people questions. I don't want to hold anyone up in the queue, but also we've got to keep social distancing rules. And we really want to include more local people in our videos going forward. So this is a challenge. Challenge number one. We're going to try and include some local people from this village in this video. So here we go. Let's go for it.
I see a lot of people, you know, getting shopping for the elderly around here. But there's a few people I see that I know that do multiple shops for multiple people. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and obviously Venetia does the over 70s delivery as well to local people.
What are you looking forward to doing after lockdown is lifted?
Seeing my friends, really. Seeing my friends and my boyfriend, because he lives 2 hours away from me. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You can't see each other.
Can't see each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Can't wait to be able to travel and do that. And see people.
Same. Know how you feel. Me and Alex can't see each other either.
I mean, there's a lot of people coming in and doing other people's shopping and things like that.
The petrol station told me that there's lots of people shopping for older people here.
Yeah. And we do a home delivery for old people as well.
And is there anything that you're looking forward to doing after lockdown lifts?
Going back outside, yeah, seeing my friends.
Yeah.
Things like that, yeah. I think what everyone's looking forward to.
It's kind of unfair without having like a proper in-depth conversation with someone to get to know really what people think. These are just quick fire questions to see what they come up with first, but a lot of people are saying the same kind of things. We've often cut people out of our videos when we've accidentally filmed them or purposefully filmed them in our Asia series, but this time we're going to try and actually include some people's faces, and hopefully they won't be too shy about answering our questions. People generally don't want to be on video, especially when you sort of spring it on them. That's why it's kind of scary, because I want to make a good video for you guys, but it's it can be tricky. People are like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. Have you seen any kind deeds inside the bakery or anywhere around the village actually?
Stay in most of the time, don't want to work, really.
Asking people around the village is what they're looking forward to doing after lockdown.
Holiday, probably. Just in the, obviously it'd be just England, nowhere else. I don't travel abroad, so.
That guy in there, but he didn't want to be filmed. But he did say something interesting, which was he's looking forward to getting more business when lockdown lifts. So there's a positive. Feeling a bit demotivated at this point, gonna be honest. Most people don't want to talk or don't want to be on camera. This is probably quite typical of an English village. People are quite insular. They're a bit worried about saying something that might affect their business or their shop. I think at this point, screw it, I'm just gonna start asking people on the street. Doing a video about what people are grateful for during lockdown.
Grateful for the fact that we can go walk, lovely walk.
Yeah.
And the weather, it's been so good.
Enjoy your walk, thank you so much. Bye, dog. This is more like it.
Yeah. Wait, hello. Hey.
It's very friendly.
People just talking to each other and checking if people are alright, really, and cooking meals and
Oh, that's nice.
stuff like that. So yeah, that's quite nice. Community spirit coming back. So.
Yeah.
I've never been so grateful for a garden and a house before, like in all seriousness. And then looking forward to, I think it's probably just being with people again, you know. So
Yeah.
Stuff like this makes you realise how important connection is.
If you have like one thing you're grateful for during lockdown.
Well, I'm grateful that everything, all the government is okay. That we survived.
Yeah. In a positive video about what people are grateful for in the village, just as something positive. This
And life, every day's a blessing.
wondered what you might be grateful for during this time.
Not having the virus, I guess.
Is there anything you're looking forward to doing after lockdown lifts?
Yeah, going out and having something to eat or drink somewhere and having to make my own food and, go to a restaurant.
I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's approaching people with a different energy. I'm not sure, but people have been so much more responsive on the street rather than coming from a business. Maybe they were just worried about whether it would say something about the business. I don't know. been a kind of long day trying to get people to talk to me. And English people are kind of known for being a little bit cold and insular. They don't really like to talk to strangers, so it's been interesting trying to get people to say something on the spot, no less. It's been a weird day filming without Alex. Filming yourself as well is really quite awkward when you've got other people staring as well, which we always have, but when you're by yourself it's a little bit more intimidating. It's a weird day without him here. But anyway, I think I've managed to show you some of the kind of typical English reactions to strangers approaching other English people. I think people in villages are slightly more friendly, but they're also not used to being approached by strangers because everyone knows everyone. If you like our videos, please like, comment and subscribe below to help us make more of them. I don't know how some English countryside plants manage to smell like honeysuckle at the same time.